Hello, children. I'm so glad to be with you today. Today, we're going to learn about something really exciting, money. And guess what? You don't have to make anything. All you have to do is convince Mom and Dad that you need some coins for your math lesson. I like money. I think the round shape and the different sizes and different colors is very interesting. And so when we learn about money, we learn about 10 frames and counting by ones and fives and tens and even counting by 25s. So money is really fun to learn. Okay, let's get started. Children, here are our coins. We have pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And we are going to learn how to count by pennies, count by nickels, count by dimes, and count by quarters. It's really quite fun. So let's start with counting by pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I counted by tens. Now let's count nickels. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. There are 45 pennies worth of nickels, but each nickel is worth 5 pennies. Now we're going to count by dimes, and since this is 10 cents, we're going to be counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Wow, we got clear to 100 with 10 dimes. Now we're going to count by quarters. That's a little tricky, but I have a trick I'll show you next time to make it easier when there are a lot of them. When there's only 4 of them, it's really quite easy. 25, 50, 75, 100, or $1. We can say it either way. Now I'm going to set these aside. And we're going to make some problems. If I have 1 nickel and 3 pennies, let's see what that equals. We always start with the biggest coin, the coin worth the most, I should say. So I count this by fives. 5. Then I'm going to switch and count by ones. 6, 7, 8. Now, I can add some more. Now, which is worth the most? The dimes, of course. And I count by tens, and then I will switch and count by fives. Then I will switch and count by ones. Let's try it. 10, 20, switch. 25, 30, switch. 31, 32, 33. There are 33 cents worth of coins there. I'm going to add some more. I kind of try to keep them together so it's a little easier. Now I can tell that this is the biggest, but 25 plus 10, that's kind of hard to remember. 25 plus a nickel is easy because it's 25 switch 30. But it doesn't work with the dimes, so I'm going to teach you a little poem. Sakes alive, A quarter and a dime make 35. Let's try that now. Start with the quarter, 25. 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. Oop, I thought that was a nickel, but it's not. 75, 80, 85, switch, 86, 87, 88. That's kind of tricky, but we can do it. Now, it's fun to get real money out of your parents' pockets with their permission. Tell them you need to do math. That is a good reason to use coins. Now, let's just take our dimes away. And we will use 2 quarters this time. And put another nickel here and maybe a couple of more pennies. Now I know I'm going to say switch. 25s, count by 25. Switch, count by 5s. Switch, count by 1s. 25, 50. 55, 60. 65, 70. 75, I'm going to switch. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Wow, we have 80 cents worth of coins there. Now I'm going to add another quarter. I think I'll get those dimes back. Okay, count by 25s. Next, count by 10s. Next, count by 5s. Next, count by 1s. Ready? 25, 50, 75, switch, 85, 95, 105, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, now you try it. Have your parents help you until you can remember to say switch. And start with just an easy problem like no dimes yet. No quarters yet. When you can do pennies and nickels, then, and you get it right every time, no matter how many nickels you have or how many pennies you have, then try a problem with some dimes. And then when you can do that, then you can add quarters in. But for a while, you can use pennies and nickels first until you can do pennies and nickels switch correctly. Then add the dimes. Let's do one more problem. These are count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, switch. 35, 40, 45, switch. 46, 47, 48, 49. If you can count money, that means you can take care of money, and that means you're ready to spend your own money.